Hey, my Liptons. So there's a lot of news going around saying that there's going to be a Jon Snow sequel, and they're trying to go forward with the Jon Snow story. And here's my thing: maybe am I the only one? This kind of just like, for what? Like, why do we need a Jon Snow story? Like, I'm confused. Like, why do we need a series? Why do we need a sequel to the Jon Snow story? At the end of the day, I thought that we were just focused on House of the Dragon. Maybe give us like a Aegon the Conqueror series too. That would be nice. I'm sorry, I do not find Jon Snow compelling. I don't. So I'm not understanding why we need to just like, and plus he's one of the more boring characters that was in Game of Thrones at that. I mean, if you're gonna compare between Daenerys, Cersei, whatever, Jaime, Brienne, even Brienne the what's her name? Brienne the something, the big lady. Like, even Arya was more compelling. Her story was more compelling. Sansa, even though I did not like Sansa, Sansa's story was more compelling. Jon Snow was not compelling to me. So I don't understand, why are we having a series about him? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm still mad that he killed my queen, Daenerys Targaryen. That's another thing too. So it's like, unless, in this sequel, they resurrect Daenerys or something, or she comes back as a ghost to haunt Jon Snow, I'm sorry, I do not want to see Jon Snow's journey back to the Night's Watch and back to being beyond the wall, whatever the fuck. I'm not interested in that. And I don't care. Y'all gonna be like, oh, well, Jon Snow is also a Targaryen too. Listen. I don't give a shit. He's one of the more boring Targaryens, okay? In a way, he's giving me Viserys Targaryen from House of the Dragon, okay? So, I'm not understanding why we need this show. And that's the thing too. There's so many other stories that HBO could tell. Like, first of all, if we're gonna talk, let's talk about it. As far as like when it comes to the houses, the last names, the ones that are the more compelling, obviously, are the Targaryens, right? And Jon Snow is a Targaryen, whatever. But, he's more on the boring side. So what I'm saying is, give us Aegon the Conqueror. Give us that. Give us Maegor the Cruel. Give me the Targaryens, because the Targaryens have dragons, fire and blood. I want to see all those stories. I want to see how Aegon came in here. Hell, if they want, they can even go back to old Valyria and give me a series about that before the Doom. I would enjoy that so much, because let's be very clear. There were other lords who were above the Targaryens, who are said to be more richer, powerful, had more dragons, all of that. So what I'm saying is, Jon Snow is not, I'm sorry, I have to be honest, he's not series worthy. He's not sequel worthy for me to be watching on my television screen. At all. They need, give me Aegon the Targaryen. Give me Aegon Targaryen. Give me Aegon the Conqueror. Give me Visenya and his sister wives. Give me that. And that's why I made a video a few months ago having to do with Henry Cavill and Elizabeth Olsen, the rumors about them being Aegon and her being one of the sister wives. I will be here for that. I'm not interested in seeing Jon Snow. I'm sorry. I know that, some of you boys, y'all love this guy. He's not, I'm sorry. Jon Snow is not, he doesn't do it for me. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not going to be arguing with you guys about this. Talking about, well, Jon Snow is this, Jon Snow's that. Jon Snow can go to hell. Okay? Let him stay beyond the wall. Let him stay over there at the Night's Watch. Good for him. Give me the actual Targaryens, okay? Give me Aegon the Conqueror. Give me Maegor the Cruel. Give me Jaehaerys. Give me, like, there's so many Targaryen stories that we can tell. Actual Targaryens. Instead of having this boring character, Jon Snow, on my television screen. Okay? And like I said, unless they're gonna, try to switch up the writing and have the Dothraki, the Unsullied, and have Daenerys Targaryen resurrect from the dead to go after Jon Snow, I don't want to see this series. I don't want to see it. Maybe if it turns out to be good. I don't know. But I have to see what the critics have to say. But other than that, I am not interested in watching these series. So, I don't know. Do you guys, honestly, as a matter of fact, you're all supposed to agree with me on this, okay? So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you guys think about this tired-ass series, alright? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.